Hello and welcome to Corey Loses, where today we are going to be starting a brand new preview playthrough in Star Wars Empire at War Expanded Thrawn's Revenge. So we've been playing a lot of Fall of the Republic for the last few months, and we did have the Empire of the Hand playthrough going since I think mid-December, but that finished, I want to say a month ago, so it's been a while since we've had a full Thrawn's Revenge playthrough on the channel. And there's a lot to show off, a lot of new stuff to go over, so I'm really excited to get into this. I put up a poll on Patreon over which faction we were going to do, and the Empire won out over the New Republic. I am planning on doing a Warlord Zinj playthrough possibly next. It's really just I want to wait until the Executor remodel is done, because that's going to factor really heavy into that. But as you can probably see from the battle going on here, there have been a lot of other model updates that have happened. All the reworks that have happened with Fall of the Republic are in Thrawn's Revenge now, so we have the new Mon Calamari models are also in. So there's a lot that we're going to see here that's new, that's exciting. So also, as per the poll results, we're going to be starting in Era 2. So let's get into it. We are going to be on Admiral difficulty, starting in Era 2 as the Galactic Empire. Oh, I need to change that again. And we're going to be using a new map, Empire's Essence. So this is a new Era Progressive map. In the past, we've had 3 Era Progressive maps. There's Art of War and Empire's End that are both basically doing different stuff, where Art of War was the whole galaxy, including the unknown regions, and Empire's End was the larger version, which is just the known galaxy, no unknown regions. Then with Essence of War, it was a smaller version of Art of War, and Empire's Essence is basically that for Empire's End, so this is a smaller version of Empire's End. This description is outdated, but this is sort of replacing a map that used to exist. It was a Warlord-centric map that took place just after Endor, because we figured it was kind of going to be redundant, and we're going to add a thing where you can stop era production from happening, so you can like start an Era 3, stop an Era 3, and just play through Era 3 in one of the larger maps. And that'll probably mean that some of the era-specific GCs will go away, and we'll be able to put more effort into fleshing out the era-progressive ones, or having more dedicated historic conflicts that don't really overlap. But anyways, we are going to get started here, and then when we get in the game, there's only one more thing to explain. So we're starting in the Thrawn era. I've prepared the fleet. It's time to begin our reconquest of rebel worlds and bring peace back to the galaxy to prepare for what's to come. Their military abilities are undeniable, but their chances for long-term stability are non-existent. Alright, so we have a good part of the northern part of the galaxy. So we have generally what's considered to be the Pentastar alignment space. Then we have some stuff that used to be Zinj's, and a couple planets over here, Kessel, Honegger, and then the Maw will be ours. This map does have pretty heavy representation of Hutt space, but of course right now the Hutts are not present as a faction yet. That is going to happen. Greater Meldrew does have 1 planet out here and 2 in the core. Ariadu Authority has 1 planet here, Camp, and then Kalis for Zero Command, as well as a Brigade Array. Pentastar Alignment has Entrala, just so you can start as them. We're probably just going to take it over and... well, actually, I forget if we give them... I think we do give them Kane. So let's actually check that out. But the other thing I do with these preview playthroughs, if you are new to the channel or haven't seen the premieres before, is for people who are channel members on YouTube, Twitch subs on Twitch, including... Amazon Prime free subs, and patrons on Patreon, is they're able to pick a ship, have it named for the playthrough, and then I use that ship in the playthrough. So you'll see here, this one is called James Earl Jones. If you look at the build bar, I guess I'll get rid of that. If you look at the build bar, when Thrawn stops talking, these all have names, which is why there's so many on the build bar. And then I use those ships for the playthrough. It's just something that's done in the playthrough as a thank you for people who help support the channel in that way. if you are interested in becoming a patron, getting a ship name in the playthrough, or a Twitch sub, or a channel member on YouTube, there's links for all that in the description. They also get to pick the fighter loadouts for their ships, so you're going to see a lot of strange fighter loadouts from those ships. But yeah, so let's take a look at what we want to do first. I think Daenerys is kind of the obvious first target for us while we're waiting for a look at what Entral is going to have. And I'm going to try to combine some of these other forces to more defensible locations. Let's see. Yeah, Kane is there. This does include, as I was saying, the full space rebalancing as well as the ground rebalancing, which the ground rebalancing isn't fully done yet. The space rebalancing, we still need to do the SSDs. So the SSDs will be a little bit off right now, but that'll be ready by the time you guys are playing. The ground reworks are just cleaning up some of what's left. So it's all going to be basically the stuff that's in Fall of the Republic on the last couple releases is also being done for Thrawn's Revenge here. We got a raid fleet, so Thrawn, take care of this quickly. We got Thrawn there. We've got a Tector, regular Tector. We've also got USS Entreprise and James Earl Jones. Then Fire Blossom, you can sit there. I'm going to turn on Cruel AI as well. So I'll probably do that as soon as we're back to the galactic level. But yeah, it was you guys really enjoyed picking TIE Defenders, and Scimitars, TIE Defenders, and Howl Runners were actually the most popular choices. The TIE Defenders did take more slots, so replaced 3 fighters. Otherwise, I would probably just be TIE Defenders everywhere, and that would be very OP. Not quite as OP as it used to be. But let's enable that Cruel AI. And we'll want Covel. All this stuff. Gotta turn on the filters. About to invade Telos. Let's move this stuff into a position where we can respond. Sereno. That is not the ground. Oh, did I not have a... Oh, crap. That's my bad. I'll have to fix that stuff. Yeah, because I didn't have a... For the Patreon units, I don't think I put a required ground... or required starbase level. Because they're based off of the ship templates. So, I will have to fix that for next episode. For now, we're just going to have to... deal with it, I guess. So let's get Antagonizer. And here at Arinda, we'll get a cool stick, Chasseur, Welsh Dragon, and Emperor's Wrath. And I do think I don't really want to sell units, even though we kind of need to, maybe. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go for Daenerys. We have Sabayoth already. Okay, so this is actually the Corporate Sector Authority that's attacking us. So that's not okay with me. Right away. We're probably going to crush them pretty early. Okay, Palpatine. The rebel fools believe they had me beaten, but the Empire's victory is at hand. It's time we prepare for our ultimate victory over the rebellion. Well, I'm not going to force into the era change that early. You guys voted for the Thrawn era for a specific reason, I'm sure. It's almost like the mod is named after him or something. So we'll let it ride out for a little bit. If Thrawn dies, then we'll just have to accept that that's going to happen. Sabayoth over there. Let's get some stormtroopers. I don't think we've changed the squad makeups yet. So it does feel really weird being back playing Thrawn's Revenge after so long playing Fall of the Republic. I was talking about it in the dev team Discord a little while ago. It's like it feels like coming home after a vacation. It's like you enjoyed being away, but also enjoyed being coming home. The thing that's had me trapped for 14 years now. There'll be a fun video on it's our side now, you don't need to shoot that. But yeah, there'll be a fun video on April 1st that I'm sure, I hope you guys will enjoy at least. Alright, we're just gonna go north with those. Covel. Ah! Currently the ground lasers use the same textures as space, so it is a bit harder to see them. We need to redo the ground textures, not the ground projectiles to be independent rather than sharing assets. All right, now we want those. Kill that stuff. Joris around there. You know what? I'm gonna grab some ATSTs to go with them. Doesn't really matter. All right. We're almost there. Joris, blow that up. Alright, into the base. Into the base. Hit him in the face. Okay, good job, ATSTs. You really held that building down for them. Bomb that. As long as it's not Soyath. Or Joris. Or Covel. It's all different people. Alright, here's the heavy vehicle factory. And I just don't want to send Covel into range of the turret. But I don't think we've actually increased the turret range yet. That hasn't been part of the ground reworks yet, so it'll be fine. It's a much less Jedi-based mod than Fall of the Republic, but I'm going to try to get a good amount of use out of Joris. So that really did make me appreciate how good Jedi were. Here, you want to join the Empire, guys? Come on, you join the Empire. Joris and Palpatine both prefer to Force Lightning. I kind of want to remove his lightsaber. Because really he should just Force Lightning all the time. Yes, sir. Alright. And there's Generis. System conquered. All right. Building under construction. But yeah, so with the ground and space rebalancing, basically everything in the mod is very different from the last version. A lot of it should help mitigate things like the Corona spam, that kind of stuff. And I guess Great Madrid has conquered South Beacon. A fleet's about to invade Mulansk. Are you really going to be doing this to me, PA?
Construction complete.
Alright. If that's how it's gonna be. We are talking about ways to split off certain parts of the mods more. So there will be less Fall of the Republic and Empire and Thrawn's Revenge overlap with certain assets that are still left over in either one. Oh, sorry, I didn't read those names. This is all Corona frigates, must be quarantined. Maticus and Spaceball 2. We got Silver Chadio. We do have 2 heroes here, Dorja and Brandai. Let's bring in the Carracks, because decent ion damage. Like this texture and the mountainous one, they ended up really good.
Your orders.
All right.
Closing on enemy.
In there we go. It won't be too difficult to take out the Reaper because, as I was saying, the SSD reworks haven't really happened yet. All right, let's jump in Brandai and Dorja.
Attack position. Attack formation.
We do have Tyr. That'll be another thing that we probably see more of in the Zinj playthrough, though you guys will definitely have the mod by then. So Maticus is running into some damage. We are in the middle of reworking things like explosions and projectiles. You can kind of see from the turbo lasers and stuff being different, but that'll take probably a couple versions worth of work there. Oh, get out of there. You'll notice the pop cap is 300 rather than the old 120. This doesn't mean that the overall pop cap is that different. And I guess since we were doing the playthrough in Fall of the Republic on 0.5, you guys haven't seen if you only watch the videos, you haven't seen reworks at all. So this is all very new, but it's just a rescaling of the pop cap. So it's still based around 10 ISDs as the kind of like flat max. It just gives us more room to kind of adjust within that. We did lose a Ton Falcon care. Do we want to just...
Construction complete.
How much was it there? I'm going to build another probe droid. Because yeah. Alright, we'll do that, and then Mutilants. We need those back. Bastion is going to be another economic bastion for us. But we have enough money to build Baby Space Triangle and Ye Old Triangle. I'm sensing a theme. You know what, let's also check the stats here. We have 34% of the Galactic Military. New Republic has 26. Independent Forces have 21. It'll be pretty quick that they actually start catching up to us. So, you know what? I'm just gonna sell that VSD2 and that VSD2 and that Tector. And I'm going to queue up more. So here at Ord Tracy, let's get Fatality, Existential Dreadnought, Avir's Gamble, 5 Echoes, too soon, by the way. And let's see. How do we want to do this? I think Linod is where we want to go. I'll sell a VSD2 there. And that Tector. Here at Jameis. we'll get Perseverance. Stormtrooper guy says to use tactics. HMCS, sorry. Angry horses. Alright, we're getting close. There are a few patron units that I haven't coded in yet. They'll all be in for either the next episode or the episode after that, along with any that get requested between now and then. Like there were 4 or 5 that were made after I coded stuff for the playthrough. So, what do we want to do next? We have... They only have one way into Bilbringi. This is also the first time this map is being used, so it's a decent test ground for us.
If you insist.
The Republic has conquered Exocron and Silharan. That'd be over here. That's one of the Hutt planets. Toydaria. Since they're on Cruel, they'll start building up a lot. Now, I do like the opportunity to have a good 1v1 here and deal with these new Mon-Cal cruisers. Alright, it's just the heroes, really. Alright, you know what? Let's give this a shot.
Moving to coordinates.
A good way to start the series is to be using an underpowered Executor.
Enemy is approaching.
Oh, and the Praetor. Praetors are more dangerous. On a planet texture that needs to go away. Oh.
Got you on the comm. Choose your
Alright, let's start the fleet group over here. So we've got Maticus, Enterprise, Thrawn. All Corona frigates must be quarantined. James Earl Jones. Victory 2s. Get some Lancers out here. More carriers.
Reinforcements canceled.
Let's get up here, Victoria.
TIE squadron here.
Alright. And I'm gonna just kind of see what we're dealing with. Fire Blossom, Call to Order. And VSD1.
We'll be there shortly.
I guess we can bring in Turf here. Okay, so what is this raid fleet going to be? We'll start coming in from the north.
Something to report. Of course.
Because El Tabesk is right there. Ibdakit is the closest really threatening thing. I'm not sure how the Executor is going to fare with this. Or the Reaper, specifically. Let's see what our bomber makeup is. There's some TIE bombers there. TIE defenders. Do we have any? Scimitars are anti-ship bombers now. So that rule has been changed. What do we got? A Yavithan raid fleet, and they're coming for us. So that's not epic.
There's nothing we can't handle. Yes, Commander.
Alright. I don't like that they're all coming for us. Except for this Star Destroyer. Okay, let's send the Howl Runners in after these bombers. Fenrir, you as well.
Defenders ready.
Defenders, go for this other group. And then Thrawn,
I'm ready.
I'm gonna make sure that you stay
I see.
a little farther.
If you insist. Gunship reporting. What is it you want?
I think we might have to
Indeed.
head down this way and see how they end up going after it.
More enemy craft. I'm hit. Taking fire. Ready to receive orders. Commander, TIE interceptor here. For the Empire. Awaiting orders. Where'd he go? Moving to coordinates. Nowhere to run.
Alright. Are they coming up for us? Some of them are.
Falling out of formation.
Everybody stop.
Battery is online. Coming around.
Stakit's heading in as well. Alright. I think that means it's a good time for us to go after them.
Awaiting your command.
See if we can get some help. What I'm just worried about right now is that if we retreat with Veneer, he may not actually come with us. It's going to be difficult to deal with this Praetor. Alright, you're going to stop. You're going for Elta. So let's get a couple ships hitting Elta. Thrawn, stop. That ISD is just getting shreked. Alright, well the shields are coming down on you. Who's this? This is Pyrrhic. And this is a regular victory too. Use power to weapons. You as well. You're not going to do us any good out there. Alright, let's head in. Elta Besk got hurt by the whole team there. And they're starting to turn the Praetor towards us. So... ah, they're starting to turn the raid fleet towards us as well. No. You guys turn around as well. You stop. I'm gonna see if I can pull this one away. Pull it this way through. ISDs are pretty fast, so it's possible we can pull this off with the right concentration. Alright, so let's get you on that heavy quad bank there. You on that one. You on that one. You start taking some of this dorsal stuff. You just back out, and you are gonna go for this acclimator. And I think we can bring the Dominator in. Which one is this actually? This is Alchronis. Alright, James Earl Jones, maybe our first casualty here. Unless we can pull you through. Alright, I think we've killed our first targets. So you're going to go for weapons on that side. You're still... actually, we're doing a good job making our way through these banks. We've got enough, and the shields were down when we got here. That even though Praetors are more of a challenge than they were, I think we're in a position to handle this. Here, just get the engines first on that one. Alright, pull in the Nebula. Alright, epic. Alright, this Tector I'm going to pull around. Thrawn, go for that. Alright, let's start pulling in more. Luckily, we don't actually have to deal with Reaper right now.
What is your analysis? Our primary engine system is down. The lasers are our target. He's about to be destroyed. Weapons ready. Awaiting orders.
Alright.
I'm waiting.
Thrawn. Let's get these guys. Okay, we've actually killed the Praetor. A nice mini-boss for us. Okay, we're going to want to pull some shields back up and rearrange our forces for the assault on Reaper. James Earl Jones can limp back this way. Alright, we'll bring over our Lancers. You'll also generally notice that dogfights don't take 7 hours. We lost Fenrir anyways. But that was likely going to happen regardless. But yeah, dogfights should finish a lot faster. Instead of taking all battle and then fighters just like pool up. How are we gonna do this? I think we can take this in like 2 passes, but it's a little concerning. And you'll also notice these pips on the fighter icons. So there's like the dash, and these are these double dashes. The doubles mean that there are actually 2 squads of fighters in that squad. It was another way to help reduce screen clutter and lag. Just makes it easier to command fighters, not have the whole screen be taken over by the icons, and then there's less, there's fewer calculations going on because of the, because of the number of squadrons being smaller.
Intercepting. I can't switch position. He won't be around much longer.
Alright, Reaper is slowly starting to work its way over here. And I'm actually about halfway done the Executor model. So basically I have the main armor plating, the trenches are done, the main engines are done. I just need to do the engine housing, so this area, and the cityscape in the hangar. So it's a fair amount of work left, but it's coming along well, I think. Okay, looks like Grant's actually just going to come up to us. So, Thrawn, take your voice double. And then let's get these fighters after Grant as well.
Yes, sir. Target those lasers. Thrawn reporting. Destroyer here. The lasers are our target.
Do you have something to report? Target locked. Initiating attack. I'm on this one.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Alright, we need those octuples. Yeah, Thrawn, just back off.
Direct fire. Eliminating target.
Orders, sir. I've got them in my sight. What is it you want? If you deem it logical. Coming back around.
Ready for battle. Direct fire at their
The octuples. Alright, no retreating. I think he lost that so easily because the Grant is getting the bonus from Reaper, but bonuses don't self-apply, so Thrawn wasn't actually getting his own command bonus there. We're gonna need to keep them lower. Okay, let's go after Reaper now. Make sure we actually have all the bombers on it. Because we didn't even put in the extra damage or the extra defenses yet, so I'm doing this really cheesily. Right. Thrawn, actually, I don't want you to do that. The other ones you can go and...
Target sighted. Awaiting your command. The lasers are our target. Your command, sir. Take out the iron cannons. Commander, right away. I copy. Reporting in. Moving out. Reporting.
Everything else can move farther.
Roger that. Targeting. Form up. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Awaiting instructions. Target those lasers.
Alright.
Ready. Directing weapons at their lasers.
Destroyer here.
We might even be able to save Furyk.
I copy.
I'm losing.
Our primary target is those iron cannons. Ready. Holding fire for maximum effect. Attack. Reporting. Cruiser.
I don't know if we'll be able to keep this victory
Star
alive,
Destroyer
but
standing by.
we're halfway through the hard
Gunship
points.
reporting. Star Destroyer reporting in.
Ooh,
Heading out.
can you get out of there then?
Commander here.
Batteries online.
What is your analysis? Commander,
Target confirmed. Weapons ready.
Thrawn, just go on.
All fire on those
Nowhere
ion
to
cannons.
run.
Yes, Commander. The lasers are our target.
I got
I'm gonna make sure I'm
Direct fire at their laser Awaiting cannons. orders.
spreading this out a bit
Priority
more.
is the laser cannons.
Because some can just attack
Your orders. The lasers
weapons as they come,
the ion cannons are
but other stuff should really spread out a bit more.
fire with their laser cannon.
It's not gonna make a huge difference, but every couple will help.
Heavy cruiser standing
targeting at maximum firepower.
fire for effect. All guns, fire. Your command, sir. Directing weapons at their lasers.
Alright. If you go up too far, you're gonna be just in range of all the weapons on that side.
Ready for battle. The missile launchers are the primary target.
Rip Carrick, Blood Gutter.
Cruiser ready. Firing turbo releases. Fire for effect.
Reporting in your command. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Awaiting your command. Commencing attack.
Ready for duty. Falling out.
Not as many losses as this battle could have taken, so I'm happy.
Heavy cruiser standing by.
Just the 7 hard points left.
Guns, fire.
Your command.
I think a pretty decent demonstration of how some of the reworks work. So we lost Call to Order, a Carrick, and Fire Blossom. Really not much there. But we killed the entire Pentastar element leadership structure except for Gregor Corin. We'll invade next time. I think that's going to do it for our first episode here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this premiere of our new Thrawn's Revenge playthrough. Again, if you would like to get a ship in the playthrough, there's links to the Twitch channel as well as Patreon in the description if you want to check those out. So thanks for watching. Hope you're looking forward to the series, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.